Why? I kid you not. That is how big the game is. So let me pull an Ayumi and just stretch this, and I'll play it from the preview window. So let's not do that. There we go. Welcome to Alien Evolution by Patrick Sigler, and I can only see that because I changed the size and made it, bigger. Anyway, the aliens have come to destroy and to conquer, but when they get here, they find there's nothing to destroy or to conquer. So they're thinking, what do we do now? They decide to leave you behind on a planet with a seed and require you to produce life for them to return and conquer later. It's your job to guide the path of evolution through its stages and produce a race to be conquered, or build one to defend the oncoming attack and get revenge for leaving you behind. The choice is up to you. You're in charge of what we do next. This is a game that was made for Global Game Jam 2015 with the theme of what do we do now? There are minor bugs and spelling mistakes. No matter... Thank you for your time and happy gaming. Thank you, Game Jolt window, for being in front of me during that. But anyway, it looked like a really interesting game, so I just had to. Oh dear! If this is played with the keyboard, I mean with the mouse, this is going to be really weird. Well, I guess I can still just have to be careful. It's so tiny. Charles, go down there and check it, but please call back with info. There's nothing here, just dirt. What do we do now? Well, you have a new job. Do you accept it? Do I have a choice? No, of course not. Don't be stupid. We're here to help this planet begin. Don't worry, we'll give you some help, but we don't have too long. We need a new planet to conquer soon. We're bored. Okay, you find a new location and we can begin your training. Keep going, Jarl. Quick save the seed. Left click to pick it up. Okay, this is... let me fiddle with some settings. Okay, so it... Okay, so it took me 100 years to figure out how to get this to work. There we go. Shift window apparently worked to forcibly resize it. So okay, these we use... Okay, I've got a seed. What do I do with it? Okay, it said if... Oh! Pressing R restarted it. Okay, well it said I needed water. Okay, now what do I do with it? Right click to plant. Plant. There is no water! Sticking it there. Oh, hang on. Whoa, what are these? Oh. Oh dear. It works like Minecraft water. You know, the old infinite water. This is how water used to work in Minecraft back at the very beginning. You put a water block on top of a tree, good job. That is now sea level. Yeah, let's start that over and not flood the world this time. Let's try this again. Okay, it needs to be next to water, not in the water. Okay, we have grass now. Still don't know what this one does. It's the abduction beam. Now what? Yeah, I have 4 whole blocks of grass. I didn't think this plan through. Let's try this again. There we go. There you go. Now you got grass. This is way too sensitive. Fun, though. Why am I so low down? Now what? Need to get my finger off of the R key because I don't want to accidentally restart. Yay, now I have a field of plant. I'm gonna stick you here. Do I know why? Nope. Soon you'll have grass sprouts. Try moving these around, same as before. Shall put you here. Here. And see if anything happens. What am I supposed to do with these grass sprouts? Did that one grow bigger? Well, that one turned into a seed. That one turned into a flower. Oh dear, what have I created? Here, you go in the water. You're a water flower now. It took us 60 years to get grass to grow. This is why nobody lets me farm. That is a tree. Wait, isn't there a... That's right, flower, grass. Part of them are going off the side of the screen for me too, so... Okay, why are you lagging? Sir, your game is not complex enough to be lagging. Honestly. How are you lagging? Yeah, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. I shall drop a tree on another tree and hope for the best. It did nothing. I could do that if not for the intense lag. No, it's still lagging. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I'll stick with this map, I think. There we go. The mouse sensitivity is just one of many problems. I think too many things were trying to do too many things at once, but it was being very weird about it. You know, in theory, you don't have to show those green lines to the player. See, now the lag is beginning. So I don't know. Huh. My theory is that somewhere in the code there is a loop beginning. Like somehow I'm managing to get a loop going.
No, sir, now is not the time for your shenanigans, Mr. Unknown Name.
And now I have grass growing under the water. I have invented seaweed. My theory is that each one of those things is getting stuck into an infinite loop where it's trying to find places to spread grass to, and it's failing. I see. Well, it's a very interesting game in concept, but I don't really see much I can do here with it lagging like this. I would recommend trying it. It may just be something peculiar to my system, or the fact it doesn't like that I used shift window on it. Figured I would try this one more time. Don't mind that. Okay, there we go. I tried doing it again, but without actually altering the window size. This time I'm playing with the super tiny window, just magnified in the preview for the recording purposes. If it starts lagging, then we're out of luck. There is actually a full screen mode also, but the full screen mode refuses to be recorded. I can even tell the recording software to just blindly record that monitor, and it's a blank white screen. Not that that's something specific to that game. If memory serves, I think Amnesia and Machine for Pigs did the same thing, but it was a black screen. Yeah, see, it's lagging horribly. Something somewhere in the code is getting stuck. I am really intrigued by the game, and I like the concept. I just can't get deep enough into the actual mechanics to make any kind of actual review. But the art style is interesting, the concept is equally interesting. From what I've seen in the pictures, there is a lot that can be done. I know they're not directly working on it anymore, but it would be neat to see a game like this expanded into a larger experience. Either with a larger map, perhaps 3D, or even just isometric view where you have a full-on grid of blocks to work with. But as you can see, it has completely... No, not completely. It's still doing something. But it has dropped to such a low frame rate that it is unfeasible for me to try to do anything. It's uncontrollable. Super tiny window. Lag. I mean, literally. The window is that tall on my screen. But it's an interesting game, so I guess we're just gonna have to leave it at that. So, thanks for watching, and I do like this game, don't get me wrong. I'm just a little puzzled as to this. It's strange to me that it's getting stuck like this. It seems like it's a glaring thing that would have been caught, but it may be something specific to my system. It may also just not like being recorded. Who knows? It's an interesting game. Oh, okay, I checked. the comments, there is actually, when the grass starts to grow, the game begins to lag. Please fix. When the grass starts growing, the game begins lagging. Let's see when these comments were made. Yes. Suffers a lot of slowdown once grass starts growing. So yeah, apparently based on the comments, it depends on your computer. Some people have slowdown issues, some people do not. But my theory is that somewhere within the code, it is getting stuck in an infinite loop, trying to grow grass on the exact same tiles again and 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 again. But that is just my theory. That's the first thing that comes to mind for such a simplistic game to be lagging like this. Combined with the fact that the little green lines tell me that it's doing something on that block, and the fact that it keeps bouncing back and forth between the same group of blocks. But in any case, interesting game, and I love the concept, and I would love to see more of a game like this. Just in its current state, it needs fixing. There will be a link in the description, and if you can get it to work on your system, then great. It looks like it's a very interesting game. It is a simplistic game. It's a game jam game. Not saying that game jam games are inherently simplistic. I know that they are typically a little quicker to put together because it's like a competition where they give you make a game with this topic, and then teams rush to make a game on that topic. And sometimes after the game jam, they'll keep adding and producing onto a full game, and in other times it's left as is. But in this case, it appears to have been left as is. I do think that they patched it at some point. Yeah, they did. Minor bug fixes. Yeah, that's. There are some things in there that still haven't been fixed 3 years ago. So, in any case, this has been Alien Evolution. It's an interesting game, and I like the concept. It just has a problem with an infinite loop somewhere, or some underlying problem within the game code that's causing it to lag. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Horrible. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and thank you for watching, and thank you for making the game. If the game dev ever happens to see this, I do like the concept, and I will see you on the next game. Also, weirdly enough, when you close it, it takes forever for it to close, as you may be able to still hear the background sounds of the game. I closed it about 30 seconds ago. I'm looking at it in the process manager. It's still using a quarter of my processor, just not ending. And I have killed the process. It's begun now. It's a very interesting game, though, so anyway, sorry. See you next time.